Hello and welcome to Box to Board, and today we're going to look at the basic dice mechanics of Legends of the Five Rings, the role-playing game. So, to understand this, you need to understand that there are two things that work together, which are ring and skill. And basically, and you also need to know some symbols. So, this symbol is let's see if we can zoom in on that a little bit, is a success, okay? You're going to look for those. This symbol, if I can find one, is an opportunity. This symbol is a explosive success. And finally, let's see if we can find, I think they only come with another one, we have got strife. And the strife's a little bit down at the side, just on the black dice there. I'll bring this up, hopefully get it focus, and it's the bottom right corner. It's strife. Now, how these work is success is basically what you're after. An explosive success means that in addition to counting as part of a success symbol, it gives the character a chance to roll an additional dice and decide whether to add its result to the check, potentially letting them succeed at a task they normally wouldn't. And we'll have a look at that in a little second. Page 20, we'll flick to that. And then opportunity doesn't contribute directly to success, but can give you some other bonuses. And then strife is something that builds up perhaps through the game, so it makes it a little bit more difficult in some respects later on. So let me just see if we can find this for a second. For each, so whenever we look at resolving on kept dice, for each explosive success symbol, you can roll one additional die of the same type containing that of the die. So that's really quite cool. And yeah, so it's quite a nice. There's some nice mechanics here. Now you can play, as you can see, I've got here the sort of the FFG dice, the official ones, but you can play it. You can play the game using D6, D12, and there's a little chart in the book that helps you to do that, as you can see. Now, to understand the game a little bit more, one of the things you need to understand, one of the key concepts is this idea of the rings. And I'm going to see if I can find it. So there are basically 5 rings in this world of Rokugan, which I can never pronounce properly. But basically what you've got is these 5 rings. And they can go up to a rank of 6 or higher, but most of the time you won't be anywhere near that. So there's air, and air is basically a set of approach. Basically what you do is, anytime you do a roll, you're always going to be rolling two sets of dice. You're going to be rolling your ring dice and you're going to be rolling your skill dice. And basically, the ring dice are quite important. And the reason is, if you choose to roll a feature or a stat that you've got 3 ring dice for, that's how many dice you can keep to go towards your success. Even if you've got a skill of 2 and you're rolling 5 dice, you can only keep 3 dice in total, because this is the limiting factor. The black dice is the limiting factor all the time in it. Basically, the skills come secondary to the rings in a lot of respects. So the ring dice, air has got an approach. So basically, there's 5. These represent 5 different approaches to solving a problem. So for instance, air tends to do with grace, cunning, precision, and subtlety. So, for instance, in something like art, it will be refining a piece of work, and studying and learning, it'll be analysing something. It might be tricking somebody whenever communicating. It might be using a feint in a battle. It's subtle, and it's light, and it's airy, and it's hard to put, and it's that subtle, graceful, cunning approach. Earth, on the other hand, is all about resilience and stoicness and patience. It's about memory, it's about solidity and calm. Fire is about passion and creativity and ferocity and invention and candour. Water is about adaptability and being able to adapt to what's going on, being able to be flexible, aware, efficient and charming. Those are the things that will come into play there. And then finally we've got this other one which is void. And void is a centered, unflinching personality. It can represent flow state, letting go. So it's about mysticism, it's about intuition, it's about instinct, it's about wisdom. So you decide what approach you're going to take. In combat, it's going to be what stance you're going to take. And as you generate your character, you will generate more ring characteristics, depending on clan, depending on choices that you make. Skill comes in then as being another set of things, and skill is basically another set of attributes that you build whenever you are generating a character. And because of D12s, let's just have a look and let me just pick this up, because there's something that struck me whenever I looked at the table. If you look at it shows you the quantity, so let's have a quick look at this. So for D6, I've got a 50-50 chance of generating strife. For D12, I've got a 1 in 4 chance of generating strife. I am more likely to have opportunities, because nearly half of the dice are opportunities. I've got a 1 in 6 chance of getting an explosive, which is the same as in a D6. And my chances of getting successes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just under half, which is slightly better than with a D6, the ring dice. So the skill dice are quite significant because you're more likely to get what you want and less likely to get strife from them. However, you want to keep those ring dice up nice and high, so you've got options. So that's the dice mechanics, the basic dice mechanics for what you're going to be doing in the game. Thanks for watching, and we are going to be doing a lot more about this game and trying to build up around it and see how we go. So we shall, yeah. If you're interested in not missing out on any of the videos, please share, comment or subscribe, particularly subscribe, because you won't miss them, and that'd be really cool. Have a great day.